Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Lomax here, back with another one, y'all. Uh, Hope all is well out there. Hey, I thought I should make this video, right? Like I say, man, I got my time off. Gonna go grab my little girl here sometime this afternoon. Take her out to eat, do something, Uh, Man, weather kind of don't drop down here. But anyway, y'all, listen. This video right here, I felt the need to make it because here lately I've been going out my way to I guess communicate with people who I once knew uh and had communications with, but it's been years, and some of them I just run into ever since I came back, to my home state or whatever. But this is where I wanted to speak on, y'all. So I got asked a question, and quite frankly, I think the question is kind of rude. I know where they get the idea from, but anyway, here we go. So I got asked the question, do I mess with lot lizards? For those of you who don't know what a lot lizard is, basically legal, well, basically the P word, prost. There you go. Um, and when they asked me that question, man, I was just like, yo, it never fails. And I was just like, yo, no, I have way too much respect for myself to mess with, you know, the P, the prost. No, I don't do that. Have I got offered it? Yes. No, but I don't get down like that, man. I don't. To me that's very, very sick. Why would I want someone? Why? I mean, just why? Y'all don't even need to explain it. Um, like I said, yeah, I've saw drivers, like for an example, a couple of years back. Yeah, a lady offered, and I was like, no, no, thank you. Yeah, she got in the next truck. The guy who was parked beside me, I don't know. I don't ask questions. I just peeked the blind or whatever, and she got up in there. I guess my man had a good time. That's his business. But no, I'm not. I got way too much self respect. Like I say, I'm a health person, a healthy person, and I'm not going out like that. I wouldn't feel right. I would feel filthy and disgusting. Listen, there's plenty of other ways to handle business. You don't need to do it that way though. That's super nasty, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. But I know where they get these ideas from, y'all, and it's quite sad. But I'm here. I can only speak for me. I'm just gonna be real with y'all, right? I can see why a lot of people believe this about every single truck driver, just about. Contrary to what's put out there, yes, some of us respect ourselves, and we don't need to be doing all that out there, all that extra stuff. I'm one of them. I don't play around. I don't joke around. I do not do things like that. I'm not desperate for that kind of no. Like I told y'all, it's other ways to deal with that, man. And again, these dudes, they get up here. I know a few videos or YouTube video people, and I stopped following them. They be on some BS, man. Every truck driver, this dude here over there talking about, you know, pros this, pros that, yeah, them lightless. And I just be like, dude, you don't even see that like that. You know what I mean? I've been out here 6 years. You don't see it like that. One of the worst places I know is Memphis. It's damn near legal there. But I'm just being honest, y'all. I'm telling y'all the truth. You don't see that like that. As far as them coming up to your truck every single day and all that. No. I don't know where they be at, but you don't see it like that. That's all. But like I said, the reason why people think that is because these dudes that get on YouTube and they put this stuff out there. Like I say, you can't be believing all that. Yeah, you got some nasty drivers out here, man. You really do. I ain't gonna say drivers. I'm gonna say people. If you was nasty before you came into trucking, chances are you're gonna be wild while you doing trucking, and probably 10 times worse. It ain't no different, y'all. It ain't no different, you know. People gonna be people. Like I said, I've never been that tight. I'll never forget this, y'all. I shared this with y'all. I was at a company like what 4 years ago. I'll go ahead and say their name, Carol Foamer. Carol Foamer went out of business last year in 2025, and that was the company I was working for when I knew that was back when I was struggling with the bills and all that. Cause we was sitting like it was just ridiculous, y'all. We was sitting like 30 hours and all that. They couldn't find loads, none of that. But they was around for a long time. I think 75 years plus maybe. But they closed their doors down there in Groveland, Florida. But anyway, I remember we was sitting waiting on loads, right? And it was an older guy. People were sitting around, drivers was talking and all that. And one dude, he was just like, yeah, man. He was like, yeah, man. I sleep with a lot lizard and all that. And y'all, I don't say anything. I just listen. And this dude, he told me he was married. He told everybody he was married. And this man had the nerve to say that, yeah, he said, yeah, he even went on a prost. And y'all, I just looked and I just got up, man. I left and I went and sat in my truck. I was just like, dude, this dude is nasty. He's filthy. It's just nasty, dude. And then you doing it. You got a full wife at home. Come on, man. You know what I mean? I mean, you do what you do, but come on, dog. Like I said, before he said all that, me and him was cool, man. We was getting to kind of know each other, speak. After he told me that, man, he told everybody, like, dude, that's not a badge of honor. That's sick and it's filthy. So all that to be said is this, y'all. You got people out there that's like that as a driver. Like I say, some drivers they don't take care of themselves. Some drivers do. I'm one of them. I take care of myself. Yes, I bathe. You know what I mean? Let that speak for itself. Some guys don't. Hey, if you don't have time, you can always take a wash up in your truck or something. Like I say, man, everybody is different. But I'm just tired of the fact that people, when they ask these questions, they be thinking that a lot of drivers are the same. Uh, and that's not right. But anyway, people can have their opinion or whatever. I just know it's not me. But it was another guy on the trucking channel, and he made a video. Like I said, I did used to follow him, but once he said this particular thing, I stopped following him because you giving people the wrong message, and I think it's certain things you probably shouldn't be putting out here like that, right? But hey, it's your channel. Put out whatever you want. This man made a video one time talking about on how he had to use the bathroom so bad, um, that he had to take a trash bag and he basically number two'd in the bag. Listen, y'all, let me tell y'all something. If you a person that had to do that, you probably don't eat right. You know what I'm saying? You probably don't eat right. You probably just out here eating McDonald's. You out here eating filth. You know what I mean? That's nasty. That's nasty. If you can't hold your bowels to where you can get to a truck stop, you know what I'm saying? Or know your body well to where you know that you're not gonna make it. I mean, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Speak for yourself. And then they got up there and they started saying, yeah, all truck drivers. I was like, yo, and I left the comment. I was like, no, all truck drivers are not like that. You know, that's BS. And then it hit me right then and there. Y'all, I was like, man, these dudes out here, they just be out here, they just trying to make content, get views or whatever. If that's what they do, that's what they do. Like I say, it's nasty. Um, but hey, everybody different, like I said. But I just got on here, y'all. I don't have much going on right now. And I just wanted to spell that lie because I was asked that question with the lot lizard thing. Nah, not me. I'm not that. I'm not desperate over. Nah. Mm-mm. But thank y'all for watching. Till next time. Peace.